Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Mega Farm Challenge. I'm Hugz. This is Farming Simulator 25, and today I've got something special planned. Quite frankly, something that has been a long time in the making. Well, I shouldn't say making, but it's been a long time, and I probably should have done it much sooner. So today we're going to be building a road. Yes, I've never been so excited about building a road in my life. But this road is a road that goes through a forest, which we travel through almost every single episode. You guys may have seen me drive through this spot many times, and I know I've gotten a lot of comments about, Hugz, just build a road here, build the road, build the road.
Daddy, chill.
So there were some complications, which I finally figured out a way around, and I'm going to show you everything as we go through it, but there is something we're going to need in order to make that happen. Now, the thing we definitely are going to need is a mulcher. So under ye olde mulcher category, we have these two guys here, the Prinith Raptor. Is that the one? I believe this is the one we want, the gadget. Yes, we definitely want the gadget. It's $50,000. It takes 200 horsepower to use, which that's no problem. Now that we got our 9RX, it's going to be a monster. Okay, so this is the guy we need. This is what we're going to use to chop down the trees. Now, I know some of you guys might be thinking, just use the trees, just make money off. I really have so many sources of money at this point, I could care less about a couple small trees. So we're going to get this guy. We're going to use this to eat everything up. Let's go ahead and buy it. 50,000 big ones. Thank you very much. Let's go hop in our fancy new tractor and go pick this thing up at the shop. All right, coming up to ye olde shop here. I can't get over driving this thing down the road. I feel like I'm in a tank. It's so big. It is absolutely insane. But there is our mulcher. That's exactly... Ooh, hang on. I forgot. I don't have a front 3-point attachment on this thing. Okay, we're gonna have to back it up on here. Just back it up on that. Why am I not grabbing this? What? Hang on. What's happening here? What is going on? Dude, do I not have a freaking 3? No. Seriously, this can't be the case, right? Okay, hang on. Something is wrong here.
2 hours later.
All right, well, apparently you can't use the mulcher on this tractor, and I think this is really scary to think about, but I think you can't use anything with a PTO on it. That is no good. That is really no good. I did not realize, oh, and we're going over the invisible bump here. Beautiful. I did not realize that when I bought this thing. That is crazy that it's so limited in that capacity. I can't get over that. Okay. We're going to find a way around this, though. We do have another powerful tractor back at home, so I am quickly going to go grab that thing, and I took the complete wrong way to our farm. This is crazy. All right, New Holland here to the rescue. Thankfully, man, I really... Whoa. Oh, this only goes on the back, really? This is driving me nuts. Okay, I did not realize that 9RX that we bought was like for draw bars only. Man, that really complicates things quite a bit. Cause what is going on with this thing? Why? We don't have a PTO on this freaking thing either? Oh man. This is a catastrophe. This is a freaking catastrophe. All right, what the heck am I gonna do here? All right, I'm in like emergency mode right now. I gotta figure out my options here. All right, I may have found a solution here. So I did not realize that this particular gadget right here actually goes to the Prinith, and that's so stupid of me because I've actually used it with the Prinith before. I don't know why I thought it would go there. I mean, I guess if whatever you're using has a PTO, it probably would work. But since I don't have anything with a PTO, unbelievable. I can't make this thing work on any of my tractors. The only thing I really could do, no, I can't even swap this guy out. Boy, oh boy. Interesting. Okay, well, here's what we're gonna have to do, guys. We are gonna have to lease this right here. I don't have enough money to get it right now. And in fact, I need to get more money to actually buy the field. So we're kind of at a crossroads right now. I'm in like full crisis mode here. Like the panic button has been smashed. The glass has been broken in case of emergency. Yeah, things have been not good in my brain right now. I'm just like, I'm so thrown off by this. Man, so many things are happening. Okay, well, here's what we're gonna do. I mean, look, we do have a PTO right there. What the heck, man? Why can't this freaking thing connect here? Okay, whatever. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna test some things out real quick and see if maybe, you know what? Let me look at the front of this thing. Okay, we have that up there, so we should be able to make some things work. All right, I'm gonna do a little more research and we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out right now.
A few inches later.
All right, guys, after a little bit of research, research I probably should have done already. I know what happened here. So this is only for the Prinith. I'm not going to buy the Prinith. I'm going to get a regular mulcher instead. So we're going to lose money on this thing. This is so freaking annoying. Let me go in here. We got to go find this thing now. Let me look for Prinith. Maybe it's the last one. Nope, of course not. There it is, the gadget. So I'm going to sell this back and I'm going to lose 9,000 bucks. That's so annoying. That's really so annoying. All right. Now I'm going to get the correct one, which I should have gotten in the first place, which is going to be this guy right here, the TMC Cancela THX 180. This should work with our tractor. I don't think it's going to work with our John Deere because I don't think we have a PTO or a 3-point attacher on that, but it will definitely work with the New Holland. So let's go ahead and buy it. $89,500. Jeez, man, I'm just throwing money around willy-nilly. All right, let's try this out now and let's make sure we can connect here. If this doesn't work, that is really going to be a bad day for me. Please, come on, baby. Just do it for me. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, well, we've got a mulcher now. So that is one part of the equation down. Next up, we need money in order to buy the land that we need to like build across, essentially. So let me get back to the farm and then I'm going to show you guys that little plot that we need to get. All right, now that we are back. So essentially right here is where we're going to be working today. This is where I want to create our road. This little stretch right here, I've driven through here, in the past, however many episodes we're in, maybe I've driven through here hundreds, maybe more times. I don't know. But it will be much easier once we do have this road. Now, all we got to do to make the road is buy this area. So let's take a look at ye olde map. And this is it right here, farmland number 99. This is what we want. It's $476,000. Quite a chunk of change right there, but what it does do is give us full access to basically all this land right here, which is a lot of land. And as you can see, trees galore on it. If we want to get into some tree work, anything like that, or if we just want to cut all these trees down and maybe develop this land into something, I don't know, a big field, who knows? Nobody knows. I don't even know, but the possibility is definitely there. What I'm really interested though is the road straight ahead right through here. It's going to make things so much easier for us. So if we're going to afford this land that's right ahead, we are going to have to make a big sale of something. Now, due to my lack of selling knowledge last year, I didn't sell any of my clothes. Luckily, we've got tons and tons of clothes that we can sell, but that selling time is not until, I believe, May, I think. So we've got a couple months to basically shack up here, relax, enjoy the winter. I don't know, maybe go skiing or do something. Most likely I'll just end up working on the farm. But yeah, in May, we're going to make a big clothes sale. And then we're going to be able to afford that and hopefully make a nice big road. We'll see how it turns out. But I'm going to go ahead and take a nap here, take a nice siesta, and I will see you guys in a couple months.
One eternity later.
Okay, welcome back everybody. So it is actually March. We are not quite at our sell point yet, but I did realize something quite important here. I need to go ahead and sell my cotton fields. So yeah, I couldn't just skip over this. Definitely need our cotton coming in. We need a lot of cotton every single year. So I definitely, I have to do this. No way around it. So I'm just in the John Deere right now. And I'm hoping the 9RX, even without the 3-point hitch and the PTO, will still be able to pull our planter. I'm pretty sure this thing is made for this exact purpose, so hopefully this works. If not, I don't know. I may throw my computer across the room. We'll see. There's so much money on this freaking tractor. This doesn't work. Yeah, big waste of money. But our planter is right up here, so we'll know shortly if we can hook up to it or not. All right, moment of truth here. All we got to do is back it up now. Just back it up to that thing. And look, it doesn't need a 3-point. So please. Oh, yes. A win. Thank you. And it looks like it can do the roller as well. Basically anything with like the, you know, the drawbar, it should work fine with, or just like a trailer hitch like that, I think. Yeah, this is okay. Okay, good. I feel so much better now. I really do. All right, I'm gonna get to planting some cotton, but either way, I'm gonna get this done, and I will still see you guys in a couple months when it's time to sell our clothes.
2,000 years later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally made it around to May. It was quite some time for me to get that cotton field all taken care of, but you guys have seen it so many times, I really didn't think I needed to throw that in this episode, especially since this one's all about making a road. But we are ready to sell some clothes now. Working buttons behind us has been working quite hard, so we should have a lot of clothes in there. Now we need to find the semi. Here it is, right over here. Okay, you know, being that we skipped last year's sale, I don't know if we're necessarily gonna fit everything on here, but it is clothes and it might be kind of small, so we'll see here. Let's get over here. Let's start making our pickup. And I'm assuming we're going to be going over to the farmer's market. Boy, it sure would be nice to have that road right about now. Well, the next time we sell this, though, we should have it. So, all right, here's our clothes here. Nice little wooden pallets. That's what you want to store your clothes in, naturally. Let's start loading these bad boys up. All right, I do believe that's all the clothes. 33,000 liters. That seems like a lot of clothes. I also don't know why you would measure your clothes in liters. But here we are. We're doing it. Okay, so let's go through this little shortcut we've got over here. And let me just like take you guys. I don't know if I've ever actually taken you guys the full drive through this shortcut. I know you've seen pieces of it here and there when funny things happen, like I run into a tree, or, you know, something stupid happens, like I fall over, not fall over, but you know what I mean. The truck tips and bad things happen. But there we go. Oh, and there we hit a tree, of course. That's why I hit so many trees. It's all because of this. All right, we are now through. Beautiful. So, farmer's market is all right there. You know what? I should probably check farmer's market. Yep, there we go. Farmer's. Oh yeah, and by the way, I do have the fast stock check thing installed as well. The mod that does let you see the best price to sell everything at. So let's head on over here and let's sell our clothes. All right, farmer's market, one hot load of clothing coming in here. Eat it all up while you can. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Whoa, 710,000. Woo, boy. Man, when you add that environmental score in, really just kicks it up a notch, brings the heat. That's amazing. $809,000 right now. That's a lot of clothes, guys. That is an inordinate amount of clothing that I just sold. I think we're going to have no problem affording this land now. We're going to spend about half of our available money on it and still have plenty left over for, you know, whatever we may need. If we need to buy anything else or do anything else, let's park the semi right here and let's hop on into the map. All right, here we go. Farmland, or I should just say forest, I guess, not farmland, but forest number 99. $476,568 bucks. It's 19.63 acres. That's big, isn't it? What's 100? 6.78. What about 97? Okay, so this is actually quite a stretch of land here. We're gonna have to find something to do with this in the long run that doesn't just involve making a road. But let's go ahead and buy this. Oh, yeah. Okay, I hate spending that much money on anything, but it was definitely worthwhile. So there's our blue tractor over there. Let's go ahead and pop into that guy, and we'll go over there, and we'll start munching on some trees. All right, while we're on our way over, let's kind of figure this thing out. So that does that. Okay. Up, down, beautiful. I know I've used this thing before, but, you know, it never hurts. I've got real mower turned off. Okay. So let's look at this now. I need to, you know what? Actually, here's what I'm going to do, guys. Before I start to like cut down any trees or anything, I'm going to paint the road in first. So that way I know exactly where I need to be putting all my efforts into in terms of getting rid of the trees. So look, we got some big ones right here that really got to go. Now, just so you guys know, over here where the water is and all this land, I don't own this. I can't own this. It's impossible for me to actually own. But I do have a mod installed that lets me paint anywhere. So that way I can go through and I can actually paint in the road with no troubles whatsoever, and it's not going to be that big of a deal. So if you want to do something similar, if you're doing this on the same map, you are going to need that mod if you're going to put this road in. But let's go over here. Let's go into painting, and I suppose, yeah, let's just go right for concrete industrial, shall we? We'll just get it in, and I'm going to change it to the circle, and we're going to make like a nice big road, okay? Just something that's sizable. And I'm not going to touch this over here because I do want to leave that in. But let's start to just paint this all the way back. And I'm going to make this as nice as possible and as direct as possible. You know what? I'll follow these lines right here. I know it's not going to be the best, but it's something. And you know what? I may change this to dirt down the line, but at least this will give us a visual mark of where we need to actually be doing things. See that right there? So now we kind of know. And there's actually not many trees down this particular path, but there's definitely a couple. All right, so let's turn this guy on. Let's get ready to munch some trees. Now, am I going to be able to just go up here and munch? Please tell me I am. Yes! Oh, baby. Whew. You never know. Sometimes with the mulcher, it doesn't work out how you plan, but look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Isn't that such a beautiful sight right there? Let's go get this next one. Let's watch it. Oh, and that one just deleted. Absolutely deleted. I do remember I have a series on the channel called the Lumberjack Saga. Some of you guys out there, you might have seen it. If you have, props to you. You're probably one of the originals to the channel. But I had a funny moment in that series where I was using, I think it was this exact mulcher actually, and I was trying to show what you could do where you could cut down a tree and it just deleted the entire tree. And it was a big tree. It was, I believe, an oak, which was worth a lot of money to me at the time, and it just deleted the whole tree. So there might be a funny clip out there somewhere on the channel. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. If I could find it, I'll link it in the description. But bam, look at that. We're done. We made it. Oh boy. I think I do have a mod on that maybe is letting me destroy these trees over here, because I definitely don't own these trees. And there we go, deleted. Beautiful. I think I want to get this guy right over here, Downy Serviceberry. These are the worst. I absolutely hate these bushes right here. I call them bushes, though I guess they're technically trees, but you know, they're basically a bush in my mind. Let's get rid of this last guy, and then that should be it for the trees. I think that's pretty good, right? Yeah, we now have a road, essentially. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of work here and just kind of spruce this up a little bit, because although it technically is a road right now, I think we could do better. Yeah, we could definitely do better than that. All right, guys, I think that looks pretty good. I wanted to put like some more decoration and stuff in there, but I realized that like the little spot that I had kind of planned out, it wasn't owned by me. So yeah, I wanted to put like a little bench and a canoe in there, make like a little fishing spot or something. I thought that would have looked cool right here, but yeah, it wasn't in the cards, unfortunately. But I think the road came out pretty good. Maybe there's a little bit more I could improve, but I think that's like a pretty good rustic shortcut road through the middle of this area here. And the bushes look pretty natural on the outside with all the grass and everything. Yeah, I think this looks pretty dynamite, man. I want to take the semi through here though. And I'm actually skidding a little bit with this thing. Not enough weight on the back end, I think. I want to take the semi through there and just see how it feels on that road, because really that's the main thing I'm going to be driving through there. And I'm going to load it up with a little bit of stuff just to see. And in fact, you know what? Let me check something real quick. I think we might be able to sell our honey for a pretty good amount of money right now. And if we can, that would be great. If I just got to find the honey first. I'm terrible. Look at, You know what? It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So $17.93 at the farmer's market. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Let's go pick up our honey. Let's go make a quick honey sale. Look at this, man. We've got a good old supply of honey building up here. Those new hives that we put in, yeah, they've been putting in work, man. We've got this, and we've got a whole bunch more loaded into our little like bale storage over there, whatever we want to call it. I guess like bale shed is probably the proper name for it. Give me all this honey. Come on. All right, what's that? 15,337 liters of honey so far. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Let's go over here and see how much we got inside of our storage. Looks like a pretty significant amount. Quite a few pallets. Let's pop over here. 11 pallets. Ooh, that's another 11,000 liters of honey. Give it all to me. I want the honey. All right, there we go. We're all loaded up. We have 26,337 liters of honey. That's a beautiful number if you ask me. It would be great if the first number was 1. 1337. That'd be pretty cool. All right, can I see the road? Yes, I can. I can absolutely see the road. And feels great with the semi. Now, I do think some of the textures I put down, the dirt texture specifically, that might start to like crumble and give me issues down the road. But I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now, I'm pretty happy with it. And let's hit our curb nice and slow. Beautiful. Oh, and of course, gave me problems on the trailer, but not the truck. All right, one load of honey coming in, farmer's market. This seems like the type of stuff you would exactly want to sell at the farmer's market. Here we go, man. So that is $51,000-ish just from honey. So that's like, that literally right there is pure passive income. I do absolutely zip with the bees. I do nothing with them. I just go and I collect their honey. That is it. It's beautiful. It's basically like if I were to slap down a bunch of wind turbines and just like sell the energy every couple months. So that's pretty nice. All right, well, we're looking good. We still have 384,000 bucks to play with as well. Well, you know what I think is in order, guys? I think I need to do a little bit of cleaning of the machinery. It's been quite a while. Did I shut? Yeah, I did shut you off. So this guy, this is actually the first time we've used our weeder in a long time. I used it on the cotton fields for the very first time. But if we take a peek in here, how are we low? Ooh, hang on. We've got our lime spreader. Actually needs a little... I forgot to spread lime on the fields. Ooh, boy. You know what? I will probably have to take care of that, but I really don't feel like doing it right now. Let's get this in, though, and let's clean our lime spreader a little bit because it's looking kind of nasty. And I know I have a bunch of other tools around here that need some cleaning as well. Looks good right there. Let's grab the old lance and let's start to clean. Oh, this is like almost cathartic. When you clean your stuff and you just slowly watch it go from dirty to nice and beautiful. Yes, look at that. Wait. I still see some dirt in there. Come on. Oh, no. Is it going to leave that dirt? Hang on. Return the lance. Do I see dirt? No, it's clean. Yes, let's go, baby. I thought for a second there it was going to leave me hanging and leave some dirt in the crevices here. All right, I know I have some more stuff around here to clean. So I'm going to pop around to a couple things, get everything nice and cleaned up. And then I'll probably, you know what? I think I'm going to like maybe put a couple things away too. I've got a lot of stuff just hanging about that probably doesn't need to be there. And we've got another dirty piece of equipment right here. Beautiful.
A few moments later.
All right, went around, checked a bunch of things. I think this is the last guy I'm going to clean right here. Everything else is actually over at like the far farm, and I don't know, I didn't want to take it from over there because that's kind of where it's gonna live for now. So let's get this guy nice and cleaned up. How we looking? Beautiful. The New Holland T8 435 looking brand spanking new. I'm absolutely loving it. All right, guys. Well, yeah, you know, it's funny. I got a lot accomplished today, even though we just built a road. Right? I know it may seem like I only built a road, but I also got all of our cotton planted. I weeded that field. I went through, did I roll that field? I don't remember if I rolled it or not. It felt like so long ago, but we got that whole thing planted and taken care of. And that's a big to do every time I do it because it's 2 massive fields. So that's all done. That's all taken care of. Soybeans, I got to plant some soybeans in a couple months from now. But the main thing was we got the road done. we got that all banged out. We made it look pretty too. So I'm very happy with that. I feel like we accomplished quite a bit. But guys, that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Drop a like on the video. If you're not subscribed already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Turn the notification icon on as well. It's absolutely free, so why not? But as always, have yourself a beautiful day out there, everybody. And I will see each and every one of you on the next one.